Welcome to Bodrum. So today we have hired a private boat for $150 to take us out for a sunset along the coastal waters here in beautiful Turkey. So for the past several days, we've been driving across Turkey in a rental car. In the last vlog, we explored the abandoned village of Kayakoy. This morning though, we've arrived in Bodrum, which has been highly recommended by us by many people. So this morning we drove from Fethiye down to Bodrum. It took about roughly 3 hours along the way. And so far, it is living up to expectations. It is our favorite city here so far. So at the moment we're walking through the harbor area, which is where all the boats are docked and all the ferry tours are actually leaving from. So if you guys are interested in renting a boat for the day, for 1 to 2 hours or for the whole day, this is where you go. So we've now stepped into the Bodrum Underwater Archaeology Museum, but it wasn't always a museum. You see, back in the 15th century, this place used to be a castle, but after about 400 years of not being used, in the 1960s, this place got renovated into the Underwater Archaeology Museum, and you can see this beautiful landmark out in the distance as soon as you hop off a boat. However, if you're driving into the city, you will see it in the distance as well. I mean, you honestly cannot miss this landmark when you're visiting Bodrum, so we just had to come here and visit it for ourselves. This place cost us 90 lira per person, which is roughly about 11 or 12 US dollars, so not too expensive. However, it is pretty hot out today, so maybe not the best time to be outside. So this first area is called the First Valley, and these were the early headstones for the cemeteries. And I see something pretty cool in the distance.
This is the first time I saw that. What is
Careful,
it called?
It's a peacock.
Peacock.
Who knew that we would experience wild peacocks here at the castle? Well guys, there's a reason I don't vlog museums very often, and that is because after a while, it's a bit of same old. There's bathrooms here, there's a cafe here as well, so if you guys get thirsty, you can get some drinks here. But the truth of the matter is that this place is not as big as it may seem from the outside. A lot of these areas are closed off, so you can't really go into a lot of the places as you would think you could. So there's only like a few areas that are actually open to the public, unfortunately, and even the top parts aren't even open for you to go up. So far guys, this is definitely my favorite area of Bodrum, walking through the streets. There's a lot of shopping around here to do. There's a lot of cafes and pubs open right now, and some of them are even in these hidden alleys that lead straight over to the water and the cove of Bodrum. It's really beautiful. I would definitely recommend coming out here, especially during the night. I'm sure it gets pretty lively here in the evenings. So as for restaurants around the beach and around the water, these are the prices you can expect. Turkish pizza is only 25 lira, which is actually pretty good.
I would say every restaurant here near the beach is a lot cheaper than what we can get in Bali.
Yeah,
in Bali,
think so.
For something like this, it could be more than like 100 for one meal, mostly.
So guys, right as the sun is about to start setting, they put out all these dinner tables, and they switch out from loungers to dinner tables for all the guests. Alright guys, we just left dinner. The cost of our dinner for 2 people with a beer and a drink cost us 150 lira, which is roughly about 20 US dollars. Just to give you guys an idea of the prices here. That's on the upper end though, because we were in a touristy alley there right along the beach. You can get it much cheaper if you're outside of this touristy alley area where all the shops are though. However, walking through the streets here of Bodrum, there's a lot of Russian speakers here, there's a lot of English speakers here, but most of the people and tourists visiting here are actually local tourists as well as European tourists as well. If you guys are interested in coming to Bodrum, there are plenty of buses actually, so you don't exactly need a rental car like we did, and I'm sure it's not too expensive either to get our bus. So this morning I came out here to talk to basically all of the boat captains out here, and most of these yachts and private boats are charging about 1,500 lira for about a 2-hour boat tour out on the waters. For the bigger, medium to bigger size boats, you're gonna be charging about like 2,500 to 3,500 lira for like a 2-hour trip. Can't imagine what a full day tour is gonna cost you though. If you've ever been to Turkey as well, you will probably be familiar that there's a lot of dogs and a lot of cats, specifically cats along the streets. So there's a lot of strays, but they do tend to take care of them, putting out water and food for them as well. So one thing I really love about Turkey. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome.
Take care. Welcome to Adonia.
What's your name?
Adi.
Adi. Alex.
Alex and
Quintania.
Quintania.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
So now that you guys been introduced to our boat captain here, we are heading out over the water. This the total cost of this rental was 1,500 lira, and that was for a 2-hour sunset tour. So we're heading out now. Believe me guys, it is not easy getting a sailboat out of the dock and out of the marina, especially when the tides are pushing you the other way towards all the other boats that are parked.
Let your body move, go on and make your debut. Now we starting something, gonna know your name. Nothing that we can do, no more that we can break through. Once it started pumping, push and do your best.
Alright guys, we have arrived at our private little cove beach. The wind is really strong today, like we were motoring against the tide and against the wind, but we've arrived here. It only took us about 20 minutes. So we've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours before sunset here, and we're gonna go ahead and jump in, swim, and enjoy the beautiful area. Wow. Now guys, before we jump in, I wanna give you guys a quick tour of this amazing boat that we're on because it's absolutely stunning. I'm not sure how many meters it is or how many feet, as I am American, but I will maybe drop it down below in case I do figure that out. But let's give you guys a quick tour. So in the front of the boat, we have this little canopy you can lay out here or maybe step or jump off, I don't know. In the front, we've got a big, large sofa. I mean, there's so much seating area here, even on the top here. I'm not sure what the name of it is. One thing I love about this is that you have a canopy here. Tanya hates the sun, so she's gonna love laying underneath that. And then as we walk down the side, we have the ladder here on this side, so you can jump in and come back in. And we have a large seating area here. And that is the walking deck that you enter the boat on, actually. And the captain himself.
Hello everybody.
Hello. And this is your captain's quarters, yeah? And the console here, the center console. Really beautiful. Alright guys, we've been on the water here for the last hour and a half. Had such an amazing time, and I don't know how I landed a drone on top of this boat, by the way. I did not catch it. She didn't catch it. The captain didn't catch it. I landed it on the top of the boat somehow.
It was amazing.
And the winds are really strong today, like maybe 18 knots. Like they are very gusty today. It was very difficult landing it, but wow guys. It's been an incredible day. Yeah. Worth it.
I couldn't believe that it's been 2 hours already. I feel like
time
it's just
flies.
been 5 minutes.
Yeah, time flies.
It's really amazing to be here. Like it's the best decision ever we've ever made so far.
Yeah. Bye-bye. So guys, the one thing that I did forget to mention, I think the one downside of this is that we only had 2 hours, meaning that we only had a certain amount of time to get to our location where we were gonna swim in the water. If you're renting this boat for the whole day, I imagine you're gonna be able to hit up a lot more spots, a lot more islands, a lot more beaches that are far more beautiful than this probably. So we've only hit the tip of the iceberg, literally. So if you guys rent this boat for the whole day, you're gonna have a much better experience than we did probably, because you'll be hitting far more beautiful beaches. And we actually didn't even have food on the boat here. So if you want to, there are food options available. He offered that we could stop by a market and buy some fish and buy some dinner as well, so that was an option as well as an added on package. And you can purchase drinks here on board for an extra fee. We bought 2 glasses of rosé for
3 glasses now.
well, that's our 3rd one now. So
For like 30 liras each.
Yeah.
It's like $4.
yep, so 30 lira per glass of rosé, which is roughly about $3.50 US. So very affordable on the boat if you want to buy drinks here. Mantap.
Good job!
Now just finish.
Now you're finished.
Yay!
Made it home.
Yeah, very good.
Well,
In this business, you know, in the life, you have very interesting contact around the world with people.
Yeah.
You have a high chance
meeting.
you can meeting, feeling also.
Yeah.
Because someone very friendly.
Yes.
They're showing you all their real personality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you love what you do.
Yeah, this is what we like.
Exactly. Well, we will put your number below, and if people want to come with you, we can get your contact
you can find American people in my page.
on your TripAdvisor.
Yeah, in
Find him
TripAdvisor.
on TripAdvisor, guys. He's really famous on that.
Thank you
Very
so
nice.
much.
to meet
Good
you.
to meet you, man. Thank you so much. We had an amazing time. Very good.
We'll come back.
We will come back.
We will come back. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Guys, we had the most amazing time with him today. If you guys are ever coming to Bodrum and you want to do a private boat tour here over the water, he's the friendliest guy, has an amazing personality, and we just had the most incredible time here on the boat. So we will put his information down below. Sorry, my hair is looking pretty crazy here right now. But yeah, put his information down below if you guys ever want to come to Bodrum and do the boat tour, because
We love it.
absolutely worth it. Absolutely, guys. So thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. If you made it to the very end, please hit the subscribe button down below and leave any comments down below that you have questions about. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.